Hello guys, so welcome back to the Code Military. In this video, we'll talk about how to begin with React.js and what is your first line of code in React.js. But before moving to the code, let's subscribe. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it from the Code Military here. Please press this black button of subscribe and please subscribe to stay updated with such latest tutorials. So let's just begin our first line of code in React.js. Let me open my folder directory here and let me just create a folder here. Okay, so the folder name to be React. Okay, in this video you don't need to install anything, you just need to my purpose is to tell you about the first line in React and just to introduce you with React. So in React folder, let's go there and let's open our VS Code here. Just press cmd and then code dot. Okay, now the VS Code will be opened in this particular folder. Okay, so in this particular video, I will tell you how to use React, how to learn React without installing anything in your VS Code. And okay, so in this folder, we'll just create a HTML file, and I will also tell you how to use in React.js in just HTML file. Okay, so yeah, in this file will just create a HTML template. Just go on HTML5 and just press enter. Okay, and let's just change the title here, React.js. Guys, I am starting a playlist in which I will tell you about React.js and from complete detail from top to end, and it will cover most of the topics of React.js that are required for creating any website or any web application in React.js. But for creating any web application, you need to understand the basics of React.js. Okay, guys. So let me just increase the size here in zoom mode, zoom in. Okay, so now it is more visible clearly. Okay, so now you can see here. So we don't need to install any kind of library, okay, like React.js. Okay, we'll just use our unpackage. Okay, so you just need to type here in your browser. So you just write React UNPKG. It's a type of CD. It's type of link that gives you online support for React.js, just like you have used Bootstrap links. Okay, so just wait for a minute. Okay, guys, so you can see here CDN links React. You will just need to open that. Okay, and you will see these two links. Just copy this. Okay, Control C and go back to your VS Code and just paste in the head section. You can paste it wherever you want, but just I'm pasting in the head section. Just paste it and just save it. Okay, now you can use React.js in your this particular index.html. Okay, so in the body section, we'll just create a div. Okay, where we'll append the React.js. Okay, div, and I will give it as a id. Let's say root. You can give any other id, and I will write the React.js script. What does React.js do? It is basically the first thing that we know in the React.js is how to use JSX, but that will come on later on. Let's write the first element in React. We'll just create a element in React. So for creating an element in React, just let's say let a variable for that. Let us write a script. Just need to write a script. Okay, guys, and in the script you can give a type as text slash javascript. Okay, and in the particular script let's just let a variable. Okay, let head let header. Okay, let header is equal to, and I will create a React element. This is our first element in React. So you just need to type react dot create element, and in this will pass three parameter. For creating any element in React by using React create element method, you just need to pass three parameters. The first thing is what is the element. So we'll just type h1 because we are creating a heading tag of size first order, that is h1 tag. And second is any property that you're giving to the h1, like color, style, or any function, JavaScript function. But for now I'll just type null. It is null, not a string. Okay, just type null, and then you just type the content of the h1 tag. Okay, so h1 tag is let's say hi, beginning with, let's say, react, beginning with react. Okay guys, so this is all this is we created an element and we need to just render it. Okay, the two things are we have to create an element and we have to render. Okay, so for rendering we can just use the react render. So react dom dot render, and render in which div. Okay, so we have to provide a link to the div. So we'll, how will we provide, we'll write, first thing that we'll write is the component. So component will be our header, right? And then our where we have to render it. Okay, document dot get element by id, and we'll pass it root. Okay, and let's just save it. Okay, and we'll just open this in browser. So run, click on run. Okay, and run without debugging. Okay, and you can see there are two options, like let's say web app Chrome. Okay, so you can see there is a window of Chrome, and you can see that there hi beginning with react, and you can see the line is printed. It is a h1 tag which is printed using react.js. So thank you guys. In the next video we'll learn more about React, and please stay tuned with the code military for learning React as a full playlist. I will just very soon upload the whole playlist. Thank you guys.